All right, folks, we're live here at the Spartan Dome for Game 2 of the Shelby County Basketball Tournament. What I understand to be the longest consecutive running county tourney in Indiana basketball history. The second game will bring the Waldron Mohawks against the Triton Central Tigers.
It's the case most of the time when the county opponents play. Waldron knocked Triton off in overtime, and that was their only win for a while. But Triton Central seems to be playing better basketball after prevailing over Milan right around Christmas break time. Went down to Milan and got hecked out of it
right?
down there.
And so Waldron on the season, Coach Scott in his first year is 2-5. Coming off a win against Knightstown, a big win for them against Knightstown after losing a couple in a row. Triton Central's coming in 1-7 this year under Coach Ballard in his very first year as the head coach at Triton. Won their last ball game against Milan, 72-68. So a couple of teams on the rebound, metaphorically speaking. So it ought to be a close contest.
Yeah, both of them come off wins, right? Overtime when they played earlier this year. So expect a good game in game number 2.
Yeah, very close game, 43-47, Waldron with the win. And so I tell you, another great crowd and atmosphere here for game 2. Student sections are packed. It looks like it's pajama day for Waldron. And I'm not really sure what the green team's got going over there. It was fight night for the Spartans. I did see some kids walking around with black eyes.
Construction in the Jackets student section.
Yeah, if I would known they were going to do that, I could have let them borrow my jacket that I use when I ride the scooter. I got everything situated now. Your shirt's out of danger.
Dave's got laundry to do now.
And I just did it 2 days ago.
All right, Dan Nelson's going through the roster, and we're ready for the starting lineups for Waldron.
And this time they're written in the book correctly.
Yarling.
And then we've got Sean Cole.
Cole.
Ethan Trueblood's the third. Tyler Bowlby be the fourth one. JT Johnson be the fifth one.
Bowlby, 13. So Bowlby's the scorer for Triton, or for Waldron, 13. Triton's going to have to try and figure out a way to stop Bowlby. And then Johns is the big, 40, 6'5" center.
There we go.
So we've got Big Blue Nation and Green Team in the house, right?
Yeah, it feels like Michigan State and
Kentucky.
The University of Kentucky.
The University.
So I take that, Dave, you're a big Kentucky fan.
Don't hold it against me.
I won't. Anyway, the starting lineups for Triton Central. We got David Steele guard, Caleb Miller guard, Eric Keboff guard, Jackson Miller forward, Josh Kepner forward. It may be hard to hear the announcements with crowd noise.
You can't see it, but the Waldron Mohawk student section is having sleepy time in their pajamas, and they all pop back up, ready for the jump.
Yeah, that's right. Right as Triton Central.
The players are knocking knuckles as they get ready for the tip.
Yeah, it's about like when Southwestern plays Edinburgh, they have the newspapers out and acting disinterested.
I tell you, the gym is packed and it is hot in here on a January night.
Well, it looks like it's going to be Jackson Miller jumping center against Tyler Bowlby, and tip is controlled by number 23, Eric Keboff. He's one of Triton's leading scorers. Kepner with it. Now to Steele, being watched by Bowlby. Keep off now over to Miller. Tried working patiently with the offense.
Steps, drug his foot.
David Steele got called for traveling. Triton Central came out like a man-to-man, switched to a zone.
So a pair of Millers on the floor tonight.
Cole bounces to Yarling, and Yarling will bring it across. Over to Trueblood. Down the corner, Cole.
Yarling, number 5, is a true freshman. Inside out, little hop step.
And got another travel.
Shoot it anyway, off the mark. Waldron making an adjustment early, changing things up. Going to pick him up full court, man-to-man pressure, just a little loose man-to-man.
Half a minute gone. Seabuff tries to bring it across. He gets pressure from Trueblood. Trueblood's right up on him and give over to Miller. Triton working it around with this Miller. Back over to Heboff. Heboff driving. Kick over. And got it. That is number 32, Jackson Miller, on assist from Heboff. 2-0 Triton on top. Driving. And back out Cole over to Trueblood, and Cole got it. Lost the ball.
Steal by Steele. E-E-L-E-A-L. 3 on the way. Got it. 35 for Triton.
That is Josh Kepner. 5-0. Triton's getting out right off the bat. 6:24 to go. Now with it is Cole. Cole driving into traffic.
Good defense there by Triton on the dribble penetration there by Cole.
Yarling. Now with it.
Into Big John's. John's turn, flips it.
Hook shot, cannot get to go.
Rebound by Steele. Here come the Tigers.
Driving. Kick up to number 22, Miller for 3. Missed, cannot get to go. J.T. Johns was unable to get the rebound as Kepner runs it down the corner.
Triton's going to reset here. Waldron gets back on defense. Dribble penetration. Drug it.
And traveling on number 22, Miller travels with the ball. Waldron fans, Waldron cheer, student sections letting them have the fundamentals.
And just like that, the Triton Central student section gives them the defense.
Yep. And offense from Waldron, defense from Triton. And
so Triton slipping through the away ball screens.
Foul on Triton. See who it's on. I couldn't see the other hands, 20-some.
22 Miller.
Caleb
Substitution
Miller.
Coming in. Number 30 for Triton checks into the ball game.
Caleb Anderson.
Box set and a man-to-man. Out of bounds. Into Johns.
With it is number 5, Bryce Sharling.
Moving screen on Johns.
That was a costly turnover there because they had an open look for a 3 down the corner. That's a costly turnover. His first team's first. Now Kepner will try to trigger it in. Waldron setting up into pressure. Heboff with it. Brings it across. Being watched by Trueblood. Now he kills the dribble. Trueblood gives him trouble. Knocked the ball away. That resets the dribble.
Trueblood is just absolutely doing a remarkable job defensively.
Knocked away. Triton fans wanted a foul, but they're not going to get it.
Trueblood, I believe, Dave, is a heck of a cross-country runner, semi-straight cross-country runner.
You told me that last broadcast.
Yep. He'll be able to go all day.
And then some. Heboff with it. And I mentioned he was a good baseball player. I've upped some of his games before.
Motion offense by Triton. Waldron working through screens.
And Heboff.
Not even looking to post up as Triton.
Steele.
Almost 5 for Steele.
Knocked away by Trueblood, off Trueblood.
He's going over and saying hi to the cheerleaders. 1-4, out of bounds.
And by the way, it took me 2.5 hours to set the cord in the Edinburgh game from the other day. With this Miller. Heboff, look at a drive. Kick their corner. Driving, bumped off by Bowlby. But give it off to Heboff before he goes out of bounds. Now with his Anderson. Anderson, look at a drive. Oh, a Waldron player goes down. Trueblood goes down over there. Wow. Drive the hole, 2-shot trip to the line for number 15. David Steele is coming.
Still 5-0. 4:16 left to play here in the first.
Waldron fouls called on Sean Cole. His first team's first, or team second rather.
First off the mark.
One more coming. Yarling goes to the bench, gets instructions before taking his place on the free throw lane. As Steele takes a second, makes it 6-0 Triton. Triton is listed as a home team on the scoreboard in case you're interested. Waldron in the road blue. With it is number 10, Cole. Cole kick over to JT Johns outside. Cannot get to go and cleared out there by David Steele. And here come the Tigers. Heboff. Almost threw it too far, rescued by Miller. And trying to reset the offense, and we got travel. As Caleb Anderson stumbles. 22 checking in, Caleb Miller. 34 checking in for the first time, Seth Graham.
And 35 checked in for Waldron. Dave, did you get that?
No, I did not. Jacoby Purcell.
Purcell.
Probably sent him up to a bench, and I was writing Triton's numbers down, and they sent him up.
3:50 left to play here in the first.
Still 6-0. Trueblood will pull up from the foul line. Can't get to go. And the rebound squirts out of bounds. And the referee declared that nobody touched the rebound. So it will go back to Waldron, or Triton rather. And out of bounds, off of Steele.
Steele's momentum was taking him right towards the end line and just carried him
Kept
all the
on
way out.
going, yeah.
Graham didn't throw that good of a pass to begin with. Bowlby with it. With one, with two, with three. Johns had it knocked away. He tried to feed.
Another out of bounds set here.
Tried to feed Bowlby underneath, but knocked away by Triton. Trueblood with it.
Bowlby step back three. He
got it! He got that one. Bowlby, it's a three setup.
30-second timeout taken by Waldron. We'll stay right here. Like to thank our sponsors, Flat Rock Ag, Larry Moore Construction, Kokomo Grain, and Flat Rock Precision, as well as our associate sponsors, Michael P. DeArmond, attorney at law, Buck Screen and Contracting, Bremer and Yan Accounting, and AMPM Express.
And one of our sponsors is an assistant coach down on Waldron's side.
Coach Doyle Swanson down helping out with the Waldron Mohawks, one of our sponsors running AMPM Express. So he's got a full plate.
Coach Swanson, the Spartanet coach, and Coach Swanson, the JV Mohawks coach.
So in case you think you're busy,
yeah,
right? Good defensive stop here. Looks like a defensive. It's still in man-to-man. I thought they'd switched to 1-3-1 here at the
timeout. He might bring it up, and now with this Anderson, give over to Miller. Miller look at the drive.
Backdoor cut, inside pass.
Heboff, kind of put him on the line. Heboff got the pass to Miller. Miller puts it in, and kind of put him on the line.
That was good basketball right there. Good interior
really
passing. One more pass, right? We talk about it all the time.
Yep. And almost sounds like a broken record, if I want to be honest about it. Jackson Miller missed the free throw, cleared out of there by Purcell. I got to try to remember, Jacoby Purcell. With this Trueblood, over
3
to Yarling.
minutes left here in the first.
Now with this Bowlby. Bowlby hit 3 a moment ago to put Waldron on the board. It's 8-3 Triton on top, less than 3 minutes ago. Trueblood finds JT Johns underneath. Hook shot over everybody, count it.
That's a really good shot for Johns.
He needs to utilize that more since he's got a 6'5" frame, and the tallest that Triton can put on the floor is 6'3". And Johns is also beefed up as well. go up against whoever Triton puts in the middle. Driving the holes, number 34, Graham. Missed the shot, cleared out of there by number 35, Jacoby Purcell. And pushing it up is Volby. Volby trying to penetrate, cannot. Johns. Now over to number 5,
ball
Yarling.
fake.
Pull up
Foul
and
on
got
down.
it.
I'm sure Coach would rather have the 2 points than the foul, right?
And it's his second foul, too.
Yeah, that's number 22. So
Well,
two Triton fouls.
Yarling and Trueblood are small, but my goodness, they are fast. Volby catch, shoot, 3.
Over
Just
the top
up
of the
and
back.
over.
That's over the top of the backboard. So Triton will reset.
Must
It
have
went
landed on the line.
over the backboard, didn't touch the backboard, and it was almost bounced in.
Inbounds.
Well,
That's like the,
4 feet of the basket is in bounds.
2 minutes.
With it is now over Steele with it. Down underneath Kepner. Kepner trying to elude the defender twice.
3 seconds
Unable
call,
to
no
do
foul. 3 gets a rattle around and down.
it. Kepner finds Anderson for a 3. Triton's on top 11-5 and a minute 38 to go. Trueblood with it. Now over to Kepner. Down the corner.
Yarling
Yarling.
floats it, miss it. Must have been off of Yarling there.
Minute and a half to go. 11-5 or score.
Again, a little soft pressure here by the boys in blue.
With 3, with 4, gets it into number 30, Caleb Anderson.
1:22 left.
Heboff switched off on the dribble. Now over to Seal. Now up top to Anderson. In the corner, Heboff being watched by Trueblood. Screen was set, but Trueblood fights through it, knocked him. Heboff throws it away. Trunko checking back into the lineup. Now bring it up as Trueblood. And
Steele
foul by
picks
number
up a
15.
silly foul there.
It's his
Trying to
first team's
deny
third.
that pass to the wing and just got a little too aggressive. His first.
Exactly 1 minute left. 11-5 or score, and Volby will trigger the inbound.
3 fouls apiece.
And Caleb Miller's got 2 fouls. Nobody else is serious foul.
Big bucket there by Waldron.
Floater. Jacoby Purcell, and I'm going to give the assist to Trueblood.
Great
Actually gets
turnaround
it to
jump
him.
hook there by Purcell.
45 seconds left. Heboff with it. Now for Kepner. Steele, and then up top to Graham. Now with this Kepner.
It's a good hard screen by Graham.
that's 2 big guys
Lost
right
it.
there. in that
Caleb
screen
Anderson lost
exchange.
it on the way up, and
All 3 bigger
Purcell,
than any one Spartan.
and Purcell came out of there with it. Trueblood with it. Chance to cut to 2. 15 seconds to go.
Playing for 1.
And Waldron will have the ball start quarter 2, so it's a possibility for a 2-for-1. With 5, with 4,
Fakes the
with
handoff
3.
to Cole, rolls around, misses it. 2.
Rebound cleared out by Steele, and he will crank it
Oh,
up
got it
from
up there.
where? Oh, he hit the backboard as time expired. 11-7, Triton on top. We'll be back after this commercial break. This is Shelby County Basketball and Dart Media Network.
This break is brought to you by Flat Rock Ag Supply. Flat Rock Ag Supply is a full-service farm supply store offering dry and liquid fertilizers, chemicals, custom applications, and intensive soil sampling services. With over 70 years of combined experience with their management team, they can offer customers the confidence that their knowledgeable staff will do everything possible to assist you in all your product needs. Call the team at Flat Rock Ag at 812-587-5187 or visit their website at flatrockag.com. That's flatrockag.com.
We're back at the Spartan Dome, folks, ready for quarter number 2.
The voice just blowing us up on the break.
The voice is giving us some really good information. So you can't really see it here, and if you've never been to the Spartan Dome, it's a low-ceiling court. Probably the better part of 32 feet high. And so, Dave, the longest three-point shot made was when and who?
February 14th, 1992 by Jeff Goral from the opposite free throw line right there, and he glassed it in.
Going left to right and glassed it in.
Quarter 2 is underway now.
Cole, jump stop, flips it up, makes it.
Got it.
Pretty play there.
I'm going to go unassisted on that because it took him several moves to get in there.
Back screen.
Miller with it. Receives a pass from Steele.
Steele for a long three, off the mark.
Can't get to go. J.T. Johns was unable to corral the rebound.
Great rebound by Johns there. He didn't get it, but he tapped it away after a terrific block out.
Now Johns can hit a three. Hit one once before, but chooses not to. Cole trying to set everybody up.
Back to Cole in the corner. Two-man game. Oh, just off the mark.
Clear out of a steal. And we get a foul. They called it on the floor. This team 4 on Waldron. Ethan Trueblood called for a second. Team 4.
Yarling's going to check in.
He don't have a foul yet. So.
1-4 inbounds play.
So Waldron came out with Yarling, Cole, Mulby, Purcell, and J.T. Johns. Triton's not substituted yet, but they came out with Steele, Miller, Heboff, Jackson Miller, and
three on the way. Got it. 3-point basket by Triton makes it a 14-9 lead. 6:15 left to play in the second.
Miller set the Heboff three up.
Bowlby takes it in left-handed, left side. Great basket by Bowlby. Good answer there.
14-11. Just over 6 minutes to go.
Three on the way, left him alone.
And
rebound basket.
Offensive rebound, Caleb Miller.
I think it's going to be a full timeout. With that, we'll be right back after this commercial break with more Shelby County basketball on the Dart Media Network.
This break is brought to you by Larry Moore Construction. For over 37 years, Larry Moore Construction has been serving the building needs of South Central Indiana. From simple garages to a complex commercial campus of buildings, Larry and his team can provide a turnkey solution or shell package to fit your needs. As a local building partner of Wick Buildings, you'll receive great local service and a product made in the USA. For a look at their construction capabilities, check out their website at larrymoreconstruction.com or give them a call at 812-587-5216. That's 812-587-5216. Larry Moore Construction, proud supporters of Spartan Sports.
All right, folks, we're back live at the Spartan Dome, and Triton Central's up 5 here with 6 minutes left to play here in the second. And so one of the things we talked about the first time we saw Triton, the second ball game of the year, was a lot of those kids were coming off a great football season and didn't have their basketball legs.
Yeah, 2 starters or football players and then some others. They were maybe a week or two out from the Semi-State appearance, the beginning of basketball season. So, yeah.
Cole with it now.
Noticeable improvement from first game of the year to
Mulby
now.
with it. Yarling. Number 0, Lucas Mitchell checked in. And wasn't he one of the ones that tuned into our broadcast not long ago so he could watch his kids play? Lucas Mitchell's.
I think you're right.
Well, hopefully he's tuned in again and watch this great Shelby County tournament.
Oh, jump trap.
With it is Mulby.
Interior foul on 32, I'm imagining. Miller.
And that's team 4.
The foot stomp from the coach.
So again, 2 first-year coaches. Watch. it's hard to see. You can see one coach in the camera angle,
Block! They called a blocking foul.
but the intensity on both of their faces is really, really cool.
It is.
Caleb
Coaching
Anderson
the
can
kids
hold
up.
for the foul.
And I'll tell you, I'm not trying to be offensive by this, but if they were standing right next to each other, the same beard, the same hair,
brothers.
same style, Stu, it could be an older brother, younger brother. Both in their first year, in their first Shelby County tourney, right?
Yeah.
Cole with the ball, right side.
Look at the drive. Being watched by Steele. Kick up top as he's trapped underneath.
Oh, he hit it. Big
And
three
Lucas
from
Mitchell
Waldron.
hit a three.
Mitchell, the freshman.
Off the bench, Lucas Mitchell, the freshman.
The lead is cut to 2. Heboff. If I remember right, Waldron had to come from behind to beat Triton up at the Tiger Den. Anderson with it. Look at the drive. Cannot get over Heboff. Heboff being watched by Yarling this time.
Yeah,
Coach.
Over
the coach
captain.
over there coaching them all out.
Down underneath. Driving.
Yep, good call, good call.
Head check foul.
3 Waldron kids go help him up.
Foul on 0. Lucas Mitchell.
Mitchell
Both
got
teams-
caught a little flat-footed and got beat to the bucket. 1-4 set here again from Triton on an out of bounds. Up
Just
2.
look at the physicality, the difference between those two. A freshman.
Heboff receives the inbounds. Team fouls are 5 apiece. 4:27 to
A
go.
freshman
16-14.
versus a senior football player.
Driving. Working around.
Give Mitchell 2 years and he'll be.
Okay, well, kudos for the coach to having the confidence in the freshman, put him out there in a big ball game.
2 freshmen on the court right now for
Yep.
the Mohawks.
Yarling and Mitchell, right?
Caleb Anderson. Down, they trying to feed underneath, but kick
Inside
out.
out, paint touch, 3 count. it.
Heboff hits a 3. And he's the one that can hit the 3. Jackson Miller set that one up.
And we're right back to a 5-point ball game, Dave.
Yes. That's where Triton's had it most of the time. Trying to thread through traffic is Tyler Bowlby. He'll draw 2 shots up to the line. That's team 6 on Triton. Jackson Miller picks a second up, team 6.
3:47 left to play.
19-14 their score. And hits the front rim, off the glass, and in. Tyler Bowlby.
Graham checks in.
Triton is rotating 7 through. Krebs, Blair, and Kraus. I
Bowlby
think
second.
they play
Rattles
JV
around
as well.
looking the same and got it. Cuts it back down to a 3-point lead. 3:45 left to play here in the second.
Tyler Bowlby's got 5. Heboff leads everybody with 6. 3:38 to go. Triton on top by 3. Now in the corner, Steele. Steele try 3. Rims it out.
Fouls around and out. Great block out there by
By
Purcell.
Purcell. Waldron into the attack.
Bowlby going to spin. One more pass. Yarling 3. Oh,
Oh!
my goodness, look good.
Looked good from here, but caught out of by Anderson and Triton into the attack. Heboff with it. Now for Anderson.
That would have been
Heboff.
a big 3 if it fell for Yarling. Would have tied the ball game up. I think all the folks in the sleepy pants and pajamas would have woke up. Off the mark.
3 was contested by Anderson.
Purcell grabs the rebound, 35. Down quickly come the Mohawks. Dribble
Mitchell
penetration,
contests that
Cole
3.
picks it up,
Oh,
just
in and out.
off.
Can't get to go and cleared out of there by number 15, David Steele. He's got 5 rebounds for Triton, 5 of their 8. And Waldron's got 5 rebounds, so Triton's out rebound Waldron 8-5. Not a whole lot of rebounds to grab. JT Johns gets set check back in next to that ball.
Backdoor cut. Knocked
Stop!
away. Yarling's got it on the break. Yarling goes up left-handed. No call. Purcell with a rebound and a basket.
Got that!
And it's a 1-point Triton lead with 2:22 left to play in the second. A timeout. And the
Try
Triton
to
bench
take a
is gonna
full
be-
time out. We're going to go to commercial break. This is Shelby County Basketball and Dart Media Network.
This break is brought to you by Flat Rock Precision. Flat Rock Precision is a premier dealer for precision planning. Today's technology from precision planning can result in more accurate, more acres, and real-time management decisions to increase profits on your operation. From meter calibration to a full line of technology systems, We take pride in the customer satisfaction and earn the growers' trust that the job was done right. We offer sales, service, installation, and training on all precision products, as well as Martin Till, Yetter, 360 Yield, Copperhead Ag, and Waco brands. Contact Flat Rock Precision at 812-350-2221, your planter expert. Flat Rock Precision, proud supporter of Spartan Sports.
All right, folks, we're back live at the Spartan Dome. 2:21 left to play. The Triton full timeout with a 1-point lead.
And Heboff receives the inbounds in front of the Triton bench. We'll bring it across. And being watched by Yarling. Now up top with it now is Kepner. Heboff with it. Yarling watching him again. Heboff tried to drive, gets cut off. Heboff gets it back. Yarling again watching him. 5 counts going on. 2. And threw it away. Heboff threw it away. 8 turnovers for the Tigers. Waldron only has 3 turnovers. 1:48 left, 19-18 our score. Yarling
Pull-up jumper from 18, just off the mark.
trying to
Cleared
get
out by
Waldron a lead
Graham.
for the first time, and unable to do so. Eric Heboff close out the rebound. They'll bring it up. Now give over to Anderson. Back up to Heboff, being watched by number 5, Yarling. Down out to the corner, Steele. Steele dumps it down low to
Steele
Graham.
give and go with Graham off the mark. Rebound Yarling.
And Waldron to push it up.
Cole sneaks in behind. Kid's not paying attention.
2 shots up the line. Ultra cheering section telling him can't do that. So it looks like, I don't know if it's a 1-on-1 or if it's 2-shot trip. It's 2-shot trip.
And then
We're tied up. Sean Cole.
This one.
to look at our schedule.
Sean Cole's got 5 points, looking to give Waldron a lead for the first time. 19 apiece. 2019, Waldron's on top for the first time ever in this game. Keep in mind, Triton came out 6-0. And Waldron gradually cut into it and finally took the lead as we're going to the final minute. Underneath count it, put it on the line.
And count it.
Jackson Middle on the assist from Steele. And the Waldron defender got caught napping underneath. Caleb Anderson will check in, Seth Graham will check in. And it looks like the latter is going to check in after Miller hits the free throw.
Look.
I'll be out of town.
Shot missed by Miller and cleared out of there by Purcell.
Right at 1 minute left to play here in the first half.
Well, we'll have to make sure that I don't go out of town on that day. We did it as a twosome before.
It looks like Waldron's going to be content to just dribble it out and play for one here. And it looks like Triton's coach said, let's go ahead and let him do it.
40 seconds, 21-20. Triton on top. 35 seconds. Clock still running down to 30 seconds as Cole's just content to dribble it as much time away before trying to set up for a last shot. And coming up is Bowlby to his right. Now Bowlby goes back down.
So probably the play here is going to be Cole's going to drive it in, try and create, and then whichever defender sags is going to catch the ball.
We got 11 seconds. Got to move with 10, with 9, with 8, 7. Out of the corner for 3.
Got it!
Brett Shelby got a 3 from Cole.
He got it off the rim and out.
2 of them.
And Waldron takes the lead into the locker room, 23-21. We'll be right back with the Kokomo Grain halftime report after these commercial breaks.
Flat Rock Ag Supply is a full-service farm supply store offering dry and liquid fertilizers, chemicals, custom applications, and intensive soil sampling services. With over 70 years of combined experience with their management team, they can offer customers the confidence that their knowledgeable staff will do everything possible to assist you in all your product needs. Call the team at Flat Rock Ag at 812-587-5187 or visit their website at flatrockag.com. Brammer & Yen, Certified Public Accountants. In today's ever-changing environment, your CPA plays an important part in ensuring your success. Located on the Circle in Shelbyville, Brammer & Yen Professional Corporation is committed to your success. Whether you are a business or an individual, their specialized staff will provide you with assistance in all your tax, financial, and business affairs. I invite you to explore their website at brammerandyen.com or give them a call at 317-398-9753. That's 317-398-9753. Brammer & Yen. Michael P. DeArmond, attorney at law. Being arrested and are charged with a crime can be scary. Michael P. DeArmond has devoted the vast majority of his 20-plus year career to handling criminal cases. Having served as both a defense attorney and as a deputy prosecuting attorney, he is uniquely positioned to identify legal and factual issues in your case. Call for a consultation at 812-375-2503 or visit his website at dearmontlaw.com. Mux Crane & Contracting participates in commercial, institutional, and land development projects in both private and public sectors. With over 20 years serving Columbus to Greenwood, Shelbyville to Indianapolis and the surrounding areas, Mux Crane & Contracting welcomes challenges that inspire their expertise. Call Michael Muck for a consultation at 317-512-3614 or visit their website at muxcrane.net. That's muxcrane.net. Larry Moore Construction. For over 37 years, Larry Moore Construction has been serving the building needs of South Central Indiana. From simple garages to a complex commercial campus of buildings, Larry and his team can provide a turnkey solution or shell package to fit your needs. As a local building partner of Wick Buildings, you'll receive great local service and a product made in the USA. For a look at their construction capabilities, check out their website at larrymoreconstruction.com or give them a call at 812-587-5216. That's 812-587-5216. Larry Moore Construction.
All right, folks, we're back live here at the Spartan Dome. Game 2, Shelby County Tourney, the Kokomo Grain Halftime Report. So we appreciate Andy Fix and the folks at Kokomo Grain for helping being one of our sponsors. So it's 23-21. Yarling, right, with a clutch 3 to end the half.
Yes.
Puts the Mohawks up to. So, Dave, what's the stat sheet say?
Sean Cole's been having a steady game with 6. Tyler Bowlby with 5. Jacoby Purcell 4. J.T. Johns got 2. Yarling hit the 3, as we mentioned, to go into the halftime locker room. And leading rebounder Jacoby Purcell has got 6 rebounds. J.T. Johns, of course, has not gotten any rebounds, but Purcell's been doing a good job boxing out. Now for Triton Central, they're led by Jackson Miller 6. And Eric Heboff also got 6. Caleb Anderson 3. Josh Kepner 3. David Steele got a free throw. And David Steele's also leading rebounder with 5. Ethan Trueblood just shot 3 assists to lead everybody.
We'll think about it.
And several Tigers have gotten an assist. 5 different Tigers have gotten an assist. They're led by Steele and Heboff with 2 each. There were no blocked shots by either side. And there's only 2 steals by Waldron, 1 steal by Triton. Waldron is winning the turnover battle over Triton. Triton turned it over 8 times. Waldron turned it over just 3 times.
back and forth game, right?
Yeah, really. It was a 5-point Triton lead for almost the
Almost better part of the
I was going to say 14 minutes of the entire first half. It was a 5-point.
until the last 2 minutes, and then
A couple of turnovers, a couple of fouls, and a couple of a made shot and a mid-made three hit there by Yarling to wrap it up. So that's the Kokomo Grain halftime report. We'll be back with the second half after these commercial breaks. This is Shelby County Basketball on the Dart Media Network.
will be a trigger the inbound.
3 fouls apiece.
And Caleb Miller's got 2 fouls. Nobody else is serious foul.
Big bucket there by Waldron.
Floater. Miller. Heave off. Jackson Miller and
3 on the
Three on the
way.
corner by-
Got it. Cole with the ball right side.
look at the drive. Being watched by Steele. Kick up top as he's trapped underneath.
Oh, he hit it. Big three. Whichever defender sags is going to catch the ball.
We got
Here's the
11 seconds. Got to move with 10, with
Ball
9,
screen.
with 8, 7. Out of the corner for 3. Got
He
it!
got it! All right, we're back here for the second half of the Shelby County boys opening round basketball game between the Waldron Mohawks and the Triton Central Tigers.
Tigers
Waldron
coming out with their starters.
Waldron with a 3 at the buzzer to end.
And it looks like Waldron's coming out with their starters.
Oh, easy basket by
Underneath.
Triton.
Number 32, Jackson Miller. And we're tied at 23 just like that.
Inside to Johns. Johns spins out. One more pass. Nearly stole. My goodness. Steele all right. Great hustle by Steele.
These bleachers don't give. Waldron Traeger in front of us down below.
Into the bleachers.
I got to tell you, the bleachers
Colby.
probably were trying to get out of the way of Steele. Heck of a football player out here.
Yeah, but bleachers don't give even if your last name is a Steele. Pull
Great
up. Cannot get to go.
Colby with a great
Not a bad
screen.
look.
They're gonna
Miller.
hold up. Check on Steele. Great stoppage there by the official. Looked like Triton was out, but Steele had actually got screened pretty hard, went down, and the official trying to take care of the kid first.
7:10 to go, and we're tied at 23. And Heboff, number 23, is bringing it across. You watch my True Blood now. Over to number 22, Miller. Miller, Steele. Steele over to Heboff. Now over to Miller. Miller, pull up, got it.
That's a good 6-foot jump shot in traffic by Miller.
Triton's on top by 2. True Blood in the corner to Cole. Cole looking to drive. Now over to number 5, Yarling. Ball be back to Yarling, or Cole. Cole to the carry.
Called for the palming, which that probably gets called.
1 or 2% of the time. It's always a shock when it happens.
Sometimes you can't always tell if they're palming or if that's part of their dribble. Like, even what Heboff's doing could be.
They just don't call it anymore. Oh, and a count. Foul on Waldron on the drive to the basket.
True Blood picked his third up. And the Waldron coach is wanting an explanation on that.
And to make it a 5-point lead, Abram goes to the line.
6-0 run coming out of the locker room by Triton in about 1 minute and 41 seconds. Free throw is good.
Back to that chess match we were talking about last night.
Yes,
They
and
made
2
some
nights
adjustments.
ago. Not only we talked about last night, but 3 nights ago as well. And even the first game, even though we didn't mention about chess match much, now we got a head check foul on.
Looks like foul's going to be on 32 Miller.
Yep. I was trying to see who the
Bodying
official
up
said.
from behind on Johns.
I was trying to see who.
Trying to keep the big fella from getting position in.
Now into Bowlby. He loses the fence.
John's
Jetsy's up for
feeling
3.
it.
He
Got
got it. Now I mentioned during the broadcast he can hit the 3.
Big fella started clapping as soon as the ball went in. I'm feeling it. This is the spot. Nails it.
Lead is cut to 2 by the Triton has. Heboff underneath. Jackson Miller.
Good defense by
Now to
Waldron.
Heboff.
Heboff keeps the ball, keeps the possession. 5:45 left to play here in the third.
Waldron on top. Waldron trails by 2. Triton with the ball. Now underneath. Hook shot. Can't get to go. JT Johns was able to defend a little bit
Yarling
better.
brings it up.
Now over to number 35, Purcell. Purcell. Cole.
I'll tell you,
now over to
Johns
Bowlby.
does that again. Claps at the top of the key hard. His defender's going to be running at him so fast. In 1 dribble, 2 dribbles, he's liable to get an easy layup after you make that 3.
Bowlby with it now. Under to Johns. Johns will bank it
Wow.
in. They need to use his size.
That's a tough shot.
Waldron's
Spinning the
up.
wrong way, right, Dave?
Spinning away.
And a 5-point lead is gone. It's tied at 28.
Loses
That's
the
steal.
handle. Up to Bowlby. Bobby's going to go up left-handed and make the easy two, and it's a 2-point Waldron lead. 4:44 left to play here in the third.
Great reverse left-handed layup.
New steal is going to be going up on the right side. It's going to be a 30-second Triton timeout. We'll stay right here.
I finally got everything wrote down. I had to fall from the steal to the assist to the field goal, then had to go back to who committed the turnover.
So tomorrow night we have the championship game. The girls' game will start at 6 o'clock with the Triton Central Tigers versus the Morristown Lady Yellow Jackets. And in a boys' bracket, Southwestern will play the winner of this ball game. And that should start about 8 o'clock, give or take, minus how long it takes to cut the nets down, right?
Good point there.
So what's interesting with Johns hitting that three, like 2 possessions before that, Johns was out at the 3-point line. Triton Central, his defender was actually in the paint defending the house. And so if Johns is going to be able to keep knocking that shot down, Triton's going to have to make an adjustment, right? So it's
Pull
really,
the defender out.
really interesting when you got a guy 6'5",
He's the big fella.
that can shoot the basketball.
Yeah, he doesn't use it enough. Same way that Waldron doesn't. Tie
Ball.
Waldron ball. Waldron on top by 2 with the ball. 4:28 to go. Garland can bring it up.
Set play here from Waldron coming.
Cole with it. Cole will pull up.
Looks good, just short.
Put it out of the Seth Graham. He checked
Miller
in
drives,
on
good defense by Purcell. Great defense on the post. Kept his position, kept his feet still.
Didn't reach.
They had to get back up to Heba for trying to have to reset it again. Heba penetrating, dish over.
Got 3 Triton Central Tigers all within a foot of each other there.
Driving the holes, number 35, Kepner, and he got the roll. Kepner's got 5 points. We're tied at 30 with 3:40 to go.
He's got a pretty good vertical leap and releasing it at the top of his jump.
It's soft on the land, right? Garland
Three
for
ball,
3. He
got it! Set up by Bowlby. If Yarling gets going, that could really create problems for Triton. Yarling's taking 2 threes.
Looks
He
like
knocked them in.
Looks like Mitchell's getting ready to check in here.
Yeah, we've been talking about him a lot since we played Waldron and how his family's been tuning in.
Oh, went for the steal, missed it. Shorted it.
Short! JT Johns aggressively gets that rebound.
Johns tips it to Purcell, and here come the Mohawks. 3 minutes left, up 3 in the third.
Coach Swanson giving some
Foul
last instruction
underneath.
for Mitchell.
Foul underneath, and it's against Triton. You're 32. Or no, 34. It's a second. Let's try to see what the big board had.
Great job there by Purcell. Post defense last time down was fantastic. Yarling catch, shoot 3 in the corner. A little long
JT
jump.
Johns got the rebound.
Waldron's going to pull it back up. My goodness, Bowlby was up there.
Could not get to go, and this cleared out of there, but it looks like it's number 15. Steele.
35.
Or 35.
35, you're good.
Okay.
Dribble penetration. Oh, that's going to be a charge.
Yes, it is. Caleb Edison ran the defender over, and that's
Great defensive positioning there by Cole. Draws the charge. He's going to take a seat. Purcell's going to check back in.
That's called a KVG.
That's a KVG, right?
And he's been wanting more of that in the highlights, taking charges. Now with it is Mitchell. Over Bowlby. Still working around. Kepner with it now. How about 3 set? Mitchell gives over to Yarling. Yarling still with it. JT Johns. Pitch and catch.
You know, we've talked about
Farmer.
freshmen and performances all year long, but how about the 2 freshmen on the court right now for Waldron? Mitchell and Yarling just in a Shelby County tourney. First one they've played as varsity athletes.
Traveling on
And really, absolutely, other than the fact they're smaller than Triton, they're absolutely holding their own and playing great basketball.
Heba checking back in. And checking out is David Steele.
Another sub, looks like Miller 232 is checking in. 1:55 left to play. Waldron up 3.
And check out Caleb Miller.
Game 2, Shelby County turning.
Kepner into Heboff. Heboff to bring it up. Now in the corner, Anderson. Anderson look at the drive. Gets an opening to drive. Drives against Johns. And they either got number 0, Lucas Mitchell, or number 40, JT Johns.
I think he was fouled by both Mitchell and Johns. The decision's going to be who you're going to call it on. Which one? Looks
they
like
got
it's on
Johns. We can only penalize one player with a foul unless there's unsporting. Caleb Anderson missed the shot. One more coming.
Little flat on the free throw.
Tried to come out on fire, and then suddenly they went stone cold.
Cole checks in. Johns just checked out.
There, got that mark.
Got the
second free throw is good. 4 points for Anderson. Triton has hit 4 threes. That's been the only way they've been able to stay in the game. 33-31, Waldron on top. Now working around. Garling now with it. Mitchell. Cole. Mitchell with it.
So without Johns in the middle, probably going to be running some outside movement. Looking for, good post move.
Call travel.
Slid it when he did the reverse pivot.
Won't be called for travel. Waldron fans are not happy with that call.
You can pivot and go heel to toe. You can't go pivot, heel, toe, and slide. Other than that, it was going to be a great move.
With it now is Anderson. Anderson look at a drive. Kick up top 2. Heboff.
Right at 1 minute left to play here in the third.
Waldron on top by 2. Try to look at a tie. And driving and playing against Caleb Anderson. He forced his way in there.
Tough
33
bucket
apiece.
by Anderson.
45 seconds left.
Drives out.
He receives the pass. Almost lost it. Gets it back. 38 seconds
Cole
left.
puts on the Jets, takes it in, gets fouled.
We've got to find out if it's on the floor, if it's shooting. Oh, well, forget about that. We got a technical foul called. Or something. No, I guess we didn't have a technical.
What? Number 21, Caden Schaefer checks in the ball game for Waldron, his first action tonight. Sophomore. .23 left.
They called
Tipped
JT
away.
Johnson for a foul.
Tipped away by Purcell. Foul's going to be on Purcell, though I think he hit him in the back. Foul's going to be on the ground. 20 seconds left.
34, and it's his third. No, 35 is his.
Look at the wing denial that Caden, who just checked in for Waldron's giving out there.
We've got 6 seconds with 5, with 4, with 3, with 2. Drive and block. Blocked by Cole, but a foul.
Couldn't tell on the side. 2.1 left to play. Missed
Shots
it.
miss.
Yep, good call. When you go back and look at it, knocks his head to the side with the elbow. Does get a clean block other than that. Second one on the way. Shorted it.
And ripped it out.
Gonna have to bounce. No good. And we're tied at 33s at the end of 3. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter of the Shelby County Basketball Tournament on the Dart Media Network.
This break brought to you by Bramer & Yin, Certified Public Accountants. In today's ever-changing environment, your CPA plays an important part in ensuring your success. Located on the Circle in Shelbyville, Bramer & Yin Professional Corporation is committed to your success. Whether you are a business or an individual, their specialized staff will provide you with assistance in all your tax, financial, and business affairs. I invite you to explore their website at brammerandyin.com or give them a call at 317-398-9753. That's 317-398-9753. Brammer and Yin, proud sponsors of Spartan Sports.
All right, we're back live at the Shelby County Tourney. Getting ready to start quarter number 4. All tied up at 33s. Not sure why we've been playing this whole time.
And it looks like it's going to be Kepler, Heboff. Heboff receives inbounds. It's also going to be Miller.
Inside back door. Rattles around and in.
Heboff for Miller. Triton on top.
Miller knocks it away. More folks diving on the ground. That official right in the middle of it, helping the kids up after he gets them calmed all down.
Well, it looks like it's going to be Waldron ball. On in possession. Triton took the lead.
That's so great to see.
Isn't it? Hustle, hustle, hustle. The whistle blows. Everybody stops. Everybody's cool, calm, collected. Everybody helps everybody else. And great job by the official for being nose right in the middle of it, right?
5, 11, 13, 35.
So, Dave, with John's on the bench, what's the game plan here?
Yeah, I mean, you've knocked down some long-distance shots. The Tigers are definitely got the size advantage, maybe not necessarily height, but size advantage right now with these 5 on the floor for the Mohawks. So looks like it's going to be 5 out.
Cole driving, sneaks
Travel.
in, call for travel. Kind of figured they'd get that. Because he took it out a step or two after he got done dribbling.
Maybe in the NBA, but
I think he was not planning. I think he was planning on shooting on the first top, but there's too many defenders.
JT Johnson gets that check back in next to that ball.
Right at 7 left here to go in the 4th. Whoa, that'll be an offensive foul. Great positioning by Trueblood. There's another KVG.
That's his first. Both teams have 14 fouls.
Any foul trouble, a couple with 3, right? Two with 3 on each squad.
Yeah, it kind of looks that way. I did lose a foul somewhere.
Johnson's
Trueblood-
back in, reach around foul there, 32.
32.
Miller. That'll be their 5th team foul.
And I need to see how many that's on him. That's 4.
oh, you know what? There's been a problem with the score. It just updated. So apologies for that.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah, it'll change here in just a second.
Knocked away.
So folks watching at home, we got a technical bit to share with you. So we've been watching the scoreboard on your screen at home versus the scoreboard app that we have, and there's been a significant lag. The score is 35-33 Triton. 6:45 left to play in the 4th, and there
Steele runs
it just
down the
reset.
rebound. Steele runs down the rebound.
Good job, John, staying out of the way, and a basket for Triton.
Josh Kepner with a field goal. Triton on top by 4. 6:29 to go.
Bowlby open for 3, puts it on the floor instead. Up, Graham tried to take the charge. Bowlby with a bucket.
No whistle, so we got to play on. 6:15 to go. 37-35.
Heck of a ball game, right?
Yeah, it's been what, within 2 possessions
Yes.
basically the whole time.
Biggest lead for Triton is 6. Biggest lead for Waldron's been 3. Driving.
Knocked away by Purcell. Graham saves it. Miller gets it out top, guarded by Yarling. Trueblood close enough to get a dribble count.
So he about decides to drive and try to do something
He'll
with it.
catch, shoot, 3, off
Missed
the mark.
it. Offensive rebound, Miller.
Another offensive foul.
No, they called a block.
Wow.
Maybe the reach.
True Blood wasn't set.
Is that a case where can I call 3 of these against one kid in one game? But when you look at the replay, pretty good position. You'll gotta wait a second. 1-4 low set here on the inbound play. Foul on the bottom by Mitchell.
That's his second. He off going to the line.
Hard. Got it.
Triton's trying to pull away. 30-second timeout called by Waldron, I believe.
So we'll stay right here. 5:32 left to play. 38-35. Triton's up. Waldron will be shooting the bonus from the rest of the way in. One more foul or 2 more fouls from Triton, and Waldron will be in the same position. So Yarling, 4th foul, right? 4 fouls on Yarling?
No, True Blood.
True Blood, okay, yeah.
But I lost a foul or two somewhere.
Not to say they look alike, but they kind of look alike. Both small, really active guards that can shoot wicked quick. So going to the foul line for Triton, Eboff.
Trying to IC Bob before he takes the second one.
The officials doing a great job over there with the scorers table. Mr. Minnick making sure everybody knows how many timeouts they all got left.
Shot is missed. JT Johns gets a rebound. And after being shut out in rebounds the first half, he's got 4 this half. Still working around. Now with this Mitchell. Ball beat.
Here comes that big
Ball
ball
beat
screen.
drive.
Inside out.
Johns. Yarling. Back to Johns.
Shoot for the big. He
Got it!
Big 3 from Johns, and it's 38 all with 5 minutes left to play.
He has hit 2 threes, both in the second half. Less than 5 to go.
Both at crucial times. Steele.
Turnaround shot by Steele. He got it.
Good turnaround bucket from Steele.
He had defender on 40-38 Triton on top. Now with this Yarling. Yarling give over to Bowlby. Bowlby having trouble getting out of the defender. But look, a blocking foul on Triton.
A little out of control there, kind of bailed out with the foul.
Caleb Anderson.
He's trying to get to the bucket to make something happen, and
That's
he did.
his
He got
third.
bailed out.
Next foul will put either team into bonus. It's team 6 on both sides. So bonus lights on for both. Purcell give over to Mitchell. Now Bowlby with it. Look over defense over to Johns.
It's pretty much been straight man-to-man by both teams so far here in the whole ball game, right? Not even on an out-of-bounds player. Folks moving to a zone defense or any sort of half-court
3 ball
trap.
by Bowlby. Cannot get to go and cleared out of there by Kepner. Triton could go up 4 if they get a hoop here. 4 minutes left. Heboff driving. Steele now over to Caleb Anderson now. Gets cut off over Heboff. Still working around.
Johns is owning the paint. He's basically standing in the middle, daring somebody to try and give an overpass. Terrific job by Waldron by using that side. Nothing against the Graham kid, but he's just making sure Graham stays 15 feet from the basket, and he's in the middle protecting the house.
Now with it is Steele. Steele will pull up. Can't get to go. Rebound cleared out of there by Bowlby.
Yarling down quickly on the right side.
Want to look at the tie. We got charge.
You're going to. Interesting call there by the official. Yarling, 5'5", 105, knocks down Heba. What is Heba? 5'11", probably 185.
Second foul on Yarling.
Might have had great position, but he bent at the knees and sold it.
Heba off dish.
Inside dish.
Back out to go.
Miller got his own rebound and a basket.
Triton's up 4, 42-38, less than 3 minutes to go.
Must be mom, grandma, or somebody, Miller. Big fella feeling it again, off the mark.
And clear out of the number
rebound.
35. Kepner with it. Driving, kick over to the corner for an open
got Miller out of
three.
position.
Got it.
Better get a timeout, coach.
Anderson hits a three set up by Kepner. 7-point lead for Tigers.
Defensively down there, they were able to pull Johns out from the dribble penetration. You don't have the big guard in the house. Kick out, baskets.
Bowlby thought about two, instead gets over to the corner.
Good composure here by Waldron. Wow.
Yarling. Yarling has to, oh, wiped out. Substitute Sean Coles, who's getting set to check in the game, just about got wiped out by that turnover.
Good hustle.
Terrific hustle by Steele.
Even though he almost took Sean Cole out, who was waiting to check into the ball game.
He's almost taking Cole out. He's taking the first three Waldron fans and the bleacher out over here.
He's forgot it's not football season.
Well, Cole's got give. The scores table, maybe. The bleachers, no give.
Coach Swanson over there doing due diligence. 2 minutes left to play. 7-point Triton lead.
Waldron with the ball. Bowlby with it now. Cole driving. Goes all the way in, can't get to go.
Wild shot. Missed. Triton
Kepner
with the
got
ball
the
in the
rebound.
lead. Waldron's got to come out and either foul the right guy. Carried it. Wow, that's the second carry call in one ball game, Dave.
And on the same player. Steele got caught on a carry.
Week and a half.
We coach girls basketball, 7th or 8th grade. Whole season do we have 2 carries. With 8th grade girls, I don't think we saw 2 carries.
Maybe it's a point of emphasis with that one official.
I love it. Bowlby gets in.
Can't get to
High
go.
Off the mark.
And he has to
Bowlby
foul. Maybe time to start fouling.
So it's going to be tricky here now for Waldron. 1:22 left to play.
Bowlby picks his first up. That's teammate.
Wow. Triton forgets it's a 1-and-1. Waldron goes, grabs the basketball, an easy out. Yarling for 3, off the mark. Rebound. Boy, some cold shooting.
With 1 minute to go in the game, down 7, that's the wrong time to go cold. Waldron will have to start fouling. And they do.
True Blood does, and that's it for True Blood, right?
I believe so. He's just fouled out of the game. Lucas Metro, now probably need to get him going on a 3. Less than a minute to go. Free throw's good by Jackson Miller. Lead is 8. And 9.
Bowlby for 3.
Missed everything. Checking
Miller
in
for
is
Miller.
Miller. Schaefer checking in.
If I were Waldron, I'd watch the behind the long throw here.
Hope they're not going to have a discussion of if it's intentional or not. Garland commits a foul, third, team ninth.
Well, offense for defense right now in substitutions, but with just under 50 seconds left and Triton up 11.
Triton is setting up defensively. There's nobody's in the lane for Triton.
That's a two-shot. No reason to pick up a silly foul.
That's team 10.
Second one on the way. Got it.
Gumbo. Think it's time to call in the dogs and put out the fire yet.
No time to be pretty. Mitchell three, short. Steal rebound.
Another foul. Triton looks like they're going to be moving on to play Southwestern tomorrow night. Half a minute left. Heboff makes the first.
Tell you, all the way up into the last, right with 2 minutes left to play. I think it was still a two-possession ball game.
Yeah.
Waldron with some unfortunate coldness from the shooting and Triton conversions, taking it from a two-possession game to a 13-point lead.
Shots missed.
Waldron really doing a phenomenal job sealing the rebounds.
Now we got a foul. Number 5, Bryce Sherling, has picked his fourth up. 17 seconds left. 13-point lead. Shots missed.
Subs on and off the floor here for both coaches. Great job.
So I got Mitch Kuhn in, Dustin Oliver, and David Martin. Shots made.
With 17.
14-point lead. 14 seconds left. Now over to Kuhn. Schaefer. Nice step.
Pass.
Stolen away. Rebound steals, time expires. Triton Central wins the second game, 52-38. We'll be back with the totals after this word from our local sponsors.
This break is brought to you by Larry Moore Construction. For over 37 years, Larry Moore Construction has been serving the building needs of South Central Indiana. From simple garages to a complex commercial campus of buildings, Larry and his team can provide a turnkey solution or shell package to fit your needs. As a local building partner of Wick Buildings, you'll receive great local service and a product made in the USA. For a look at their construction capabilities, check out their website at larrymoreconstruction.com or give them a call at 812-587-5216. That's 812-587-5216. Larry Moore Construction, proud supporters of Spartan Sports.
I'm ready to go.
All right, folks, we're back here live at the Spartan Dome at the conclusion of Game 2. Triton Central wins 52-38, and what was really a very close ball game for about 3 quarters and a third, or 3 quarters and at least a half of the final quarter.
Yeah, it really was. And like we said, the Mohawks just went cold from the field there late in the fourth quarter, then had to get into the fouling situation. Nice job by the Tigers. They knocked their free throws down and just slowly walked away from it.
It seems like every Waldron possession, they just dug themselves deeper in a hole because they couldn't convert baskets. Triton also did a terrific job of making sure they were one and done. No offensive rebounds also from Waldron. So Dave, what's the stat sheet say tonight?
JT Johnson got 10 points. Tyler Bowlby got 9, and Yarling and Cole got 6. 4 points for Jacoby Purcell, 3 points for Lucas Mitchell. And league rebounder Jacoby Purcell, 6. Triton was led by Eric Heboff, 17. Jackson Millerton, Heboff will be our player of the game for Triton. And JT Johns will be player of the game for Waldron. So we'll get that out of the way. Heboff got 17 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. And Jackson Miller got 10 points, 1 rebound. David Steele only got 3 points, but he got 7 rebounds, 4 assists. So he ran the point guard spot very, very well.
All right, well, that wraps up the players of the game for Larry Moore Construction post-game show. We thank Larry Moore Construction for their support of Spartan Sports on the Dart Media Network. So tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, girls start. And then they finish that up with a boys ball game. So we will be right back here at the Spartan Dome tomorrow at 6. Folks and Spartan fans specifically will be without the voice of the Spartans, Dave Covington, tomorrow. His other official duties, and I mean official duties, call him to go to Noblesville. So now we're having fun. Dan Nelson, everybody, is now, I think, called out 4 or 5 lost items. So sorry about that, folks. So for Dave Blondell, our executive producer, and the voice of the Spartans, Dave Covington, I'm Kurt Carell. Thanks for tuning in to Dart Media. We'll be back here tomorrow night with all of the championship ball games.